welcome back to my channel. My name's Tiffany. I'm a personal trainer and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about fitting fitness into your busy schedule, and then we're going to do a little ab workout. So if you're just here for the ab workout, that's totally fine. I'm going to put a timestamp right here, and I'm also going to put it down in the description so you can skip ahead to where that ab workout starts. Or if you're not interested in doing the ab workout today, you can listen to me talk for however long it takes to get through the material, and you can always save the ab workout for a different time. If you like any part of this workout, make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and comment what you liked best down below. And if you do have any ideas for future videos, things you'd like to see, make sure you comment that below as well. So I want to talk about how we can fit fitness into a super busy schedule. And before we start talking about that, I want to talk a little bit about why you should listen to me. During college, I worked at least one, if not two jobs while going to school full-time, and still managed to fit in my fitness routine. So during college, I worked at Starbucks for quite a bit of the time that I was going to school, and I was also a group fitness instructor. I worked behind the front desk at my school's gym, and I was also the group fitness manager. I also worked we had like a sound and lighting department at my school, and I worked there for a little while. I had quite a few different jobs, and a lot of times while I was taking classes, I could be working upwards of like 30 hours a week, and I would still end up getting my workouts in, and they might not end up looking ideal or how I would like my workouts to look, but I still got them in and I was still fairly consistent about it. And then fast forward, after I graduated from school, I had about a year where I just kind of had a normal schedule. I was working 40 hours a week for an insurance company, and it was pretty easy to get my workouts in at that time. I was working like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then I'd get in my workouts after I got done with work. And then more recently, I moved to Boston. I started working as a financial analyst for the Army. And while I was doing that, I realized that my expenses were a little bit higher and I was getting paid a little bit less. So I started working at Starbucks again to kind of supplement the income that I had coming in from my main job. And I was working at Starbucks up to 20 hours a week while I was working full time. And during this time, I was also getting my MBA part-time, and I'm still doing that. Once I quit Starbucks and started focusing more on my personal training, I was still working 40 hours a week for the Army, in addition to and by the way, I'm a civilian, so not in the Army as a soldier. I started personal training clients. I was also teaching boot camp classes a couple of times a week. And in addition to that, I would work like floor shifts at the Y in between training my clients. So I know what it's like to have like 70 or 80 hours of your week booked up with school or work or social activities or whatever it may be, and feel like you don't have any time to get your workouts in. And so I want to talk about a few strategies to kind of still get into some consistency, still make progress towards your fitness goals, even if what you're doing isn't perfect. Because the fact is that any progress you can make, any work you can put in, is going to be so much better in the long run than the nothing that you're doing right now. So the first thing I want to say is that you might have to reevaluate what you think your workout should look like. So for example, if you're used to getting in at least a 45-minute long workout, an hour long workout, hour and a half long workout, 2-hour workout, you might have to reevaluate that if your schedule's getting a little hectic. That doesn't mean that you can't get in any workout at all. So as an example, there was a period during this past year where I was so busy that a lot of times for my workout, I would go down to the gym, and all I would have time for was to warm up and to get in 4 sets of like 10 squats, and I would call it a day. And I was in the gym for 20 minutes, maybe less, and then I left. And is that an ideal workout? Not really, but over time that is going to amount to so much more progress than doing nothing. The other thing I want to talk about in terms of like cardio activity is thinking about creative ways to get in a little bit more movement during your day, even when you don't have the time. So I live in Boston. I take public transportation a lot, but it doesn't really save me that much time. So this is only really going to work for you if you live in like a major city, this specific example anyway. But sometimes I'll take the train somewhere and it'll be a 15-minute ride on the train, or it could have been like a 20 or 22-minute walk. So obviously taking the train saves me time, but it doesn't save me that much time. and I can get in a 22-minute walk instead of sitting on the train for 15 minutes. So I might not have had a full 20 minutes to get in some cardio, but I might have an extra 5 or 7 minutes to spare to get that walk in instead of taking the train. I'd say just reevaluating what you consider to be a good workout is major. And the other thing I think is really important is being flexible with your training. So I know that a lot of people like to follow a set program, and that's a really great way to make progress and get great results over time. But if you can kind of make your program a little bit more modular so that if you have a more hectic week, it doesn't mean that you're not getting in any workouts, I think that's awesome. So because I like to work out, if I have a really light week, I don't have a lot of work to do, I don't have a lot of clients, I have a good hour or so to work out every day, I really love to hit the gym 6 times a week. I like to do one leg day, a push day, a pull day, leg, push, pull, and then rest on the 7th day. And that's awesome if I have a week with a lot of time available to me. But if I have a busier week, a little bit of a busier week, what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to do a leg day, I'm going to do an upper body day, and then I'm going to try to get in another leg and upper body day. I cut my workout down to 4 days that week. Or if I know I have an extremely busy week where I'm only going to get to work out maybe 1 or 2 times, I'm going to cut that down even further, and I'm going to say, all right, I'm doing full body workouts twice this week, and that's it. So I think it's really good to be able to kind of switch around your plans based on what's going on in your schedule and what's going on in your life. So I'd say just if you only have 15 minutes to hit the gym, that's okay. I want you to go to the gym for those 15 minutes. Don't think that it's not good enough or that you're not going to make any progress that way, because I can tell you that you're going to make a lot more progress going to the gym for 15 minutes a day than sitting on your couch. So that's what I have to say on that topic. You can definitely fit fitness into your routine, even if you have an extremely busy schedule. That fitness routine doesn't have to look like an hour and a half, or 2 hours a day. It can look like 15 or 20 minutes a day. Pretty much what I have to say around flexibility in your training and training on a busier schedule. You just want to reevaluate what your training split looks like, and how you could improve that so that even when you get busier, when things get a little bit more hectic, you can still fit in a little bit more activity into your day. And if you do need any help with that, you can always reach out to me. I have my contact information listed down below. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram. You can send me an email. You can fill out the comment section or the contact section on my website. Any of those are a great way to get in touch with me. So we're going to get moving into an ab workout. So on the theme of this, you can get a workout in limited time. This ab workout, I haven't timed it, but it's probably only going to take around 10, max 15 minutes, and we're still going to get a good burn in our abs, and we are going to get a good burn in our shoulders as well, because we're going to be doing a lot of planks in this workout. So I'm going to show you the exercises we're going to be doing, and we'll just get started from there. So for our first exercise, we're going to come into a forearm plank, so elbows down on the ground, and we're going to do what I like to call rainbow planks. So you're just going to bring your hips to one side, hips to the other side, and just alternate like that. That's our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to come into tabletop. So hands and arms right under your shoulders, and knees and thighs right under your hips. And we're going to come into a bird dog from here. So we're going to bring one arm out, and one arm and opposite leg out, and then squeeze in. And we're just going to repeat on that side before we move over to the next side. Next exercise, we're just going to do some planks to shoulder tap. So you're going to come into a plank up on your arms for this one, and we're just going to shoulder tap side to side. So come up, reach one hand to opposite shoulder, keep rotating. And last exercise we're going to do here is just going to be a bicycle crunch. So opposite elbow to knee. And then we're going to repeat that little circuit. For these, we're going to do 15 reps per exercise on each side. So it'll be 30 reps total. And we'll get right into it. So getting right into those rainbow planks, coming down onto your forearms. And we're going to get started in 4, 3, 2, and side to side right here. Breathing through it. Squeeze those abs. Halfway there. And last one right here. Awesome, 30. You got it. We're gonna get ready for those bird dogs. 15 on each side before switching to the next side. So getting into it in 4, 3, 2, and go. Step out, squeeze in. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Switching sides. Getting right into it in 3, 2, and 1. Come out. Squeeze in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna go from there right into our shoulder tap. So coming back up onto that plank, getting started in 4, 3, 2, and go. Shoulder tap, side to side. You got this. Halfway there, come on. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Last exercise coming right up. We get a water break so soon. Getting into it in 4, 3, 2, and go. Coming side to side. Engage those obliques. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Whew. See how quick and easy it can be to get in a nice little burn. So I'm gonna grab my water. I encourage you to do the same. We're gonna go through that 2 more times. And think about how you felt about that first round. So if it felt super challenging, if you felt like you had a tough time getting through it, don't be afraid to slow down the pace. You don't have to go at my pace. You can feel free to modify any of the movement. Make this a good workout for you. We're gonna get started in just a couple of seconds on those rainbow planks. Take a deep breath. If you need a little bit more time to recover, you can always pause me. This is the beautiful thing about this being a video. And we're gonna get started in 4, 3, 2, and side to side right here. Halfway there, come on. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna come into those bird dogs. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out, squeeze in. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Getting started on that other side in 3, 2, and 1 right here. Last 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna get ready for those plank shoulder taps. Getting started in just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right here, side to side. I know these are rough. Halfway there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Getting ready for that next round. We're gonna come right into those bicycle crunches in 4, 3, 2, and go right here. Going so close. Come on, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Catching your breath, grabbing a drink if you need. We have just 1 round to go. We are so close. And again, I did just want to remind you, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure you do subscribe. There are going to be new videos coming out every Wednesday. Some of them will be workouts, some of them will be sit-down talks, some of them will be both like this one. And I just want to give you guys as much fitness education as I can. I know a lot of people have been struggling with the lockdown situation. I know some gyms are finally reopening, but where I am, it feels like the gyms aren't going to be reopening for a while. So I'm trying to make the most that I can out of at-home workouts and outdoor workouts, and I want to share that with you guys as much as possible. So make sure you like this video so that I know to make more like it, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna get into our final set right here. Final set of all 4 exercises. So you've seen them twice, you know what to expect. Again, if there was something that didn't feel quite right about the first 2 rounds, make sure you modify. For any of the plank variations that we're doing, you can always just hold a regular plank. You can, instead of doing the rainbow planks, hold a forearm plank, and instead of doing the shoulder taps or the high plank, you can always just hold the high plank. You can always do the planks on your knees as well. For the bird dogs, if you can't lift opposite arm to leg, you can always just lift your arm up, lift your leg up, do it separately. And for, let's see, what else do we have? For the bicycle crunches, you can always just twist your body side to side without bringing your legs up off of the ground. So there's always modification options, and if this didn't feel like quite enough for you, you can always squeeze out a few more reps. I'm trying to make this workout kind of in the middle ground so that the most people will have success with it, but if you're more advanced or more of a beginner, I still want you to be able to do my workouts. I still want you to be able to turn this video on for the motivation and the accountability, but always feel free to modify and do whatever feels best for your body. So we're gonna get started in just a couple of seconds. Last round of rainbow planks. I know you suck. We're gonna get started in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right here, side to side. Halfway there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We are going to get right into those bird dogs, starting in a couple of seconds. Getting going in 4, 3, 2, and go right here. Out and squeeze in. Almost there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Switching to that other side in 4, 3, 2, and go right here. Remember, this is the last time we do these. exercise out of this combo, but we're gonna get them done. We have just 1 round of these to go. All right, we're gonna get started in 4, 3, 2, and go. Shoulder taps. Halfway there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Woo. Getting into those bicycle crunches. Last exercise here. We are so close to the end. We're gonna get started in 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. Side to side. One last bit of work, make it count. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, awesome job. Give yourself a high five, a pat on the back, and grab some water. That one was a tough one. And I really hope that this workout showed you what I meant when I said that you don't need a ton of time to get in a good workout, especially for an ab routine. You can really kill yourself in about 10 minutes. So take a drink, catch your breath. We'll do a little bit of stretching here. So when you're ready, we'll come into a cobra pose. So I want you to start off on your elbows. And if you feel good here, you can come up onto your hands and kind of walk them in, depending on how you're feeling. If you feel any strain in your lower back here, come right back down to your elbows. As long as you feel a little bit of an abdominal stretch, that's what matters here. We're gonna hang out here for 30 seconds. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this workout or the first part of the video, I do want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and share this with someone who might need it, someone who's been struggling with their workouts during quarantine, who might need a quick little 10-minute ab workout. And we're gonna go from there right into child's pose. So bring your hips down close to the ground, arms out in front of you. And from there, I just want you to bring your arms over to one side. Hopefully the ground's not as hot for you as it is for me. And this should give you a nice little stretch in your lats and in your obliques. And when you're ready, we are just going to walk our arms over towards the other side to even out that stretch. All right, awesome. And we're all done here. And if you want a little bit more stretching, I did do a whole stretching video last week, so you can find that on my channel. And again, I hope that you enjoyed this workout, enjoy the rest of your day, and that you continue getting in that little bit of movement, because it really does just make a huge difference, not just for your body, but for your mind, for your mindset, for your overall health. I'm not talking about weight loss or muscle gain here. A little bit of movement every day can just do wonders for the rest of your life. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again next Wednesday.